Here in Hawkins County, we are partnering and working together with law enforcement stakeholders across this county to make this county a safer community. We're trying to portray a message that everyone, every trip, every time, buckle your seatbelt for your safety and your passenger safety.
One of the things that we really looked at just a couple of months ago, our command staff in Nashville challenged us to determine a county within our district where we have seen a problem with unrestrained driving, fatalities. And Hawkins County was identified as one of these counties. In the past 5 years, from 2010 up to 2015, we've seen a 53% unrestrained fatality rate in this county. And that's above what we would accept here in the state of Tennessee. We want to see that number much less than that. As a department, we're shooting for a goal of less than 50% unrestrained fatalities. At this time, we're trying to work on a coalition, a group where we just don't deal with enforcement, but we also deal with education, and we deal with the community efforts of making the public aware of the importance of just buckling in.
We're here to announce a pilot program and a partnership between the THP, the National Highway Transportation Safety Administration, the law enforcement agencies of Hawkins County, and the businesses, schools, and citizens of Hawkins County. This partnership has two goals in mind. One is to increase seatbelt and child restraint usage, and the other is to save lives. It's not to see how many tickets we can write, because we can write as many as we need to. We wrote 1,200 seatbelt citations this year alone in Hawkins County up to this date. Our goal here is to get people to voluntarily comply, to wear their seatbelt, and comply with the law. We want to establish coalitions with businesses, schools, citizens groups to help us raise that voluntary rate and the seatbelt usage of this county. I want to remind everybody that the seatbelt fines will more than double in January 1st, based on a new law passed by the legislature last session. Early in the year, Hawkins County had several unrestrained fatalities that alerted us to the problem in this area. Captain Street pointed out that the overall rate for the last 5 years has been 53%. That compares with the state rate of 48%. So you can see they're about 5 percentage points higher in Hawkins County than they are statewide. Half of all passenger car fatalities in Tennessee are unrestrained, and the big portion of those fatalities would be prevented if people had just made the safe choice to buckle up. For those here today from local law enforcement, we ask for your support and assistance. For those here from the schools and businesses and community, we ask you to buy into this program and make Hawkins County a safe place to live and drive. The THP has what's called a Drive to Zero program. What that means is our goal is to have 0 deaths on our highways. I wear a pin every day on my shirt pocket that says 0. It reminds me of my responsibilities that I have every day. Now, you might say that 0 is an unrealistic possibility, and you may be right. But I'll ask you one question that I ask my troopers and any group of citizens that I speak to. How many of your family, how many of your friends in your circle of life are you willing to sacrifice to a traffic fatality? If that answer is 0, which I'm sure it is, then we need to do everything within our power to make that happen. We need to do everything day after day, week after week, month after month to prevent traffic fatalities. Part of that effort is to put your seatbelt on every time you get in a vehicle, and to make sure everybody in that vehicle does the same thing.